Today we'll be walking through an overview of the Vendor Onboarding Industry Accelerator. Nearly every aspect of completing daily business is part of a process. It's how companies get work done. And so how effective and efficient those processes are is hugely important for shaping the performance of the organization. This is why smart companies are good at business process management. It's why those of us within IBM are excited to introduce smarter process industry accelerators. Industry accelerators provide the best of worlds, flexibility and time to value. Our pre-built industry accelerators provide time to value by giving you a jump start to implement faster, while taking advantage of industry-specific best practices. IBM Business Process Manager and IBM Operational Decision Manager provide greater flexibility than vertical out-of-the-box solutions and are easy to tailor to meet your specific needs, which gives you the ability to easily adapt to change. In addition, IBM Smarter Process Industry Accelerators are available on IBM BPM on Cloud, offering low startup costs and fast return on investment. Our industry accelerators are available with mobile, so you can take your business to the next level and stay one step ahead of your competition. So what is a Smarter Process Industry Accelerator? It's a code asset containing processes, rules, and data objects that target a specific industry use case. Accelerators demonstrate the capability and value of IBM products to our customers with the goal of accelerating time to production. Accelerators are not a complete end-to-end process, but they're more than a demo. As a services asset, they are maintained and delivered to our customer set by the IBM Smarter Process Center of Competency, or COC. You can extend our accelerators with IBM Mobile First and many other IBM products. The services aspect of our accelerators means that you get access to a vast array of deeply knowledgeable industry experts that will help you implement and customize your IBM Smarter Process Industry Accelerator. Our accelerators are powered by IBM BlueWorks Live, IBM Business Process Manager, IBM Operational Decision Manager, in some cases integrated with IBM Mobile First. We have a number of industry accelerators available in different industries, with more being added on a frequent basis. Now let's move on to a demonstration of the Vendor Onboarding Industry Accelerator. We begin with BlueWorks Live, a BPM cloud offering to document and analyze the overall business process. Unlike other tools such as Visio and other static flowcharts, BlueWorks Live is truly a collaborative process design tool. As we model the process in BlueWorks Live, we create a visual representation of the tasks, the process flows, the decision points, and the integration service points. The BlueWorks Live model is then moved into the IBM BPM Process Designer tool, where we design, execute, and deploy the actual process. Let's move on to our vendor onboarding scenario. We'll look at two users, Bob Daniel and Betty Lee. Bob is an Acme employee and is excited about becoming a vendor for Superbuy. Betty is in the merchandising department at Superbuy and is responsible for processing the new vendors. First, Bob will kick off a new vendor request in the Superbuy onboarding process. Let's take a look at his portal. Bob will launch the vendor RFC process. This starts a task available to potential vendors called Create Vendor Request. Bob will start the task, click the button to kick off a new vendor request, fill out the form with his information, and submit the form to complete his request. The ball is passed to Betty Lee on the merchandising team at Superbuy. We'll log in as Betty to view her portal. Betty takes a look at her available tasks and selects the initial review and setup task to continue processing the onboarding request from Bob. This task is available to anyone on the merchandising team. Betty views the initial request submitted by Bob adds the requested information, and decides whether to pursue Acme as a vendor. She has determined that this vendor is worth pursuing. She then submits her task. When it is decided to pursue a vendor, a task is automatically created and assigned to the accounts payable team to validate the vendor's financial stability. Let's consider a third user. Gary Smith is a member of the accounts payable team and will have access to the next task in the process. We'll now log into Gary's portal. Gary starts the validation task and views the existing information. Gary assigns risk and has the option to upload supplemental documents to the process. At any point, Gary may view the status of the Acme request in the context of its business process model. Selects the View Process Diagram. We're currently at the Review Vendor step, which is a linked process that we can expand to view the detailed tasks, flow, and decision points. The current task is now Validate Financial Stability. We can see that the initial review was performed, that we selected the path to pursue the vendor, and that the system task to create a new vendor record was performed automatically. We can also see details about the current task, such as the owner of the task, due date, along with activity experts and other information such as similar tasks completed and average completion time. A user may view team or performance metrics by opening the out-of-the-box dashboards available in their portal. Alternatively, you can create your own dashboards in the Process Designer with customized metrics and KPIs. Out of the box, an administrator can observe quick stats on all users on her team in the Team Performance Dashboard. Here you can see that there are currently 2 open tasks that are overdue and 4 tasks were completed today. On the right, there's a roster of all users. If you open Betty Lee's page, you can see that she's completed 4 tasks today, and you can also see each activity that was performed by her with a timestamp. On the Process Performance Dashboard, you can view stats on any process. For our vendor RFC process, there are 7 instances in progress and 1 is overdue. We hope this short overview has given you more insights about our Smarter Process Industry Accelerators and how these assets help you implement faster and provide time to value for our clients. Thanks so much for your time.